Okay, right. I was driving along in the car the other day to pick up the 2-rock, and I was listening to Robben Ford, and 3 licks kind of stuck out to me. So the first couple come from Talk to Your Daughter, and then the other one comes from the end of Revelation. So 2 tracks that you might want to check out from the album Revelation. Loads of great playing on it, but 2 of them are going to be roughly simple, and then the third one is a little bit more difficult but interesting because it was a repetition of something that he played on the Prison of Love tune. I can't remember if that's later or not, but it shows some repetition in Robben's playing, which I think can make us feel better about ourselves when we play similar things. Anyway, right. So we're in G and then, yeah. That was the very first lick that kind of stuck out to me. So we're moving from the D to the C. And I thought it was interesting because he's playing the open string when he's playing over the D. And then it's got this really singing quality because of just where he's playing this part. So in context. So you could kind of take this kind of concept, and if you were to play, we're kind of playing that over the C part, aren't we? We'll start with an E, which is the 3rd, 5th, 6th, back to the 5th. So you could take that to make your blues. So for me, I want to try and make myself sound less like I'm doing. And one of the things that I could do is take that and you could just take that around. So we're building from the 3rd of whatever chord we're playing over. So if it's the C, then we'd be playing off of the E. If we're playing over the D, play off the F sharp. And then for the 3rd of the G, we'd be playing. And so something you could add to this to make it sound even cooler, I think, is the 7th before. So you play like an F, B, D, E, D, if you're playing it over the G. Then over the C, play a B flat first. And then back. So just take that little motif. And use that to kind of bring some of this melodicness to your blues playing if you fancy. So that's lick 1. So very quickly again, it started going from the D to the C, and we're playing the 3rd, the E on the 5th fret, the 5th on the 8th fret on the B string, the 6th on the E string on the 5th fret, and back down. And you could just take those interval relationships and you could use it for the other chords in the blues. So over the D, you'd have the F sharp, A, B, A for the C, and then the 3rd of the G is a B, D, E, D. And you could add on the 7th before if you want. or the root. And use that kind of repetition and phrasing to make some more melodic blues soloing. Then after that, straight after that lick, 4-1. He does that fill, which I really like the sound of. It really caught me by surprise when he first played it. So we're playing off of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 4. So slowly. Three, 4. So you get this bend up, then up to the G, and back down. Then on the G string here, 5th fret, bend up to the 3rd fret on the B string, back down to the B flat, you know, triplet feel for all of it. You're starting on the but a really cool little lick, one that I'm going to be for sure using more of. Like a really nice turnaround lick. 1, 3, 4, 1. Anyway, the tab for this will be up on Patreon, so you can work it out from that too. And then the very last one comes from the end of Revelation, and it jumped out to me because it sounded remarkably like something that I've transcribed of Robben's before. So we start up here, start on the 14th fret to the 15th, and we're in G for this, so we're starting on the 3rd, 4th, then we up to the B, so 16th fret on the G string, and down to the 17th fret, and you might recognise that already, so we go, then 15th, 17th, so B string, G string, and then up to the 19th fret down to the 15th, and then he sweeps from the 19th, 17th to the 15th, and then the 17th, 14th, 15th down to the G. Something like that. It reminded me of that lick that I started this series off with. That one, because it's kind of similar. You could do that lick if you start it on the A to the B flat, you get like a G. like a G blues vibe. More of a G minor, but like a... Or you start it from the B, you get kind of a more major vibe. So yeah, those are the licks that stood out to me. So yeah, 3 licks that stood out to me. Hopefully that was vaguely interesting to you and you got something out of that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do more Robben Ford stuff. The tabs will be up on Patreon, as well as the backing track that I'll put together for the intro. And I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers.